What's up, everybody? Iron Man Mike, Swole Patrol Supps here, like normal. You know how we do. I know it's been a long ass time since I've done a video. Shit, man, it's probably been, what, 2 months since I've done a video? Yeah, about 2 months. Damn. Been a long ass time. That's been because of starting a new business. Has nothing to do with weightlifting, nothing to do with supplements, nothing like that. It's a trucking business. Myself and Big Ish, we went into business together, and we started a trucking company, man. We went and got a truck, and you know, that's our main business right there. So I mean, you guys know my everyday hustle as a truck driver. You know, that's the 9 to 5 right there. That's the breadwinner. That's the money maker. That's the bill payer right there. You know, is trucking. So, you know, we made that leap, and we started our own shit, and it's Fernanda Brothers Transport, and it's cool, man. It's cool. I'll put a picture in of the truck right here. And yeah, that's it, man. That's the baby right there. You know, it's a 2016 Kenworth T680. You know, so it's cool. You know, all in for Amazon. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the money right there. Like I said, that's the money maker. So that's the reason for, you know, the long time with no videos. Been concentrating on that, getting that going, putting all my energy, all my focus into that. And yeah, man, now I gotta get back to this. I gotta get back to the supplements. I gotta get back to the weightlifting. I gotta get back to everything else. I gotta get back to the normal life. You know, now that that's you know, it's rolling on its own. You know, it's going. So, you know, and I know before, you know, I talked to you guys about, you know, not wanting to do the supplements as far as, you know, the Swole Patrol Supps. You know, that's still gonna be the brand, still gonna be the team, the crew, you know, all that stuff. But I was basically gonna revamp the brand, you know what I'm saying? But now that we got this, you know, this going with the trucking company, I kind of had to put that revamping, you know, on the not the back burner, but you know, you got tier 1, which is the trucking, you know, because now that's the breadwinner. You got tier 2, you know, that's where Swole Patrol Supps comes in, you know. So I kind of had to, you know, hold off on that for a minute. So I'm gonna get with my manufacturer to see if we can just, instead of shutting that down, you know, until the revamp, see if we can just continue what we got right now. And I don't see an issue with it. I really don't. They're cool people, man. I don't see an issue with it. So I'll keep you guys posted on that to see if this, you know, the initial line of Swole Patrol Supps is going to be continued, you know, until we do the revamp process, which I'm hoping so, you know, because I mean, man, I'm dying for supplements, man. I'm not gonna say what brand, but I you know, just in the meantime, I went and bought another pre-workout from another big name brand. It's a big name brand, you know. They're top notch brand. It's supposed to be top notch, big brand. And no, man, it didn't work for me. I use 8 scoops of that shit, and it doesn't do what 2 to 3 scoops of Swole Patrol Supps does. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and you know, everybody knows, you know, I do monsters, you know. I do the monster hydro water, you know, with my workouts, and you know, even adding it to that doesn't do shit. You know, just like, come on, man, you're supposed to be a big ass name brand, like a, you know, like a #1 top brand, you know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say what brand it is, but it's a major brand. It's something, they sell it at Costco, and it's a pre-workout, but they man, I don't know. I just, I was bothered by how it doesn't work at 8 scoops, you know, and I put 2 scoops of my shit. I put 2 scoops of my shit in the cup, and I'll dome shot one, and I'm feeling it. You know, I feel the energy, I feel the kick, I feel the kick in the ass, man. This, you know, I'll do 8 scoops in the cup, or I'll do 6 or 7 scoops. You know, if I do 6 scoops, I dome shot 2 scoops, or if I do 7 scoops, I'll dome shot 1 scoop, and still, man, dome shotting it still doesn't do nothing. At 6 scoops, it only has what, 300 milligrams of caffeine at 6 scoops, and mine per scoop has 175 milligrams of caffeine. You know, at 1 scoop. So I put 2 scoops. 350 milligrams of caffeine right there in 2 scoops, you know, but that's, you're also adding in the beta alanine, all that other shit that's in Swole Patrol Supps pre-workout, you know, and it's just this big name brand, this big, you know, big time name brand shit don't work, man. And I'm on it right now, and I feel nothing. I feel nothing, and it's a whole fucking, you know, I drink a whole, you know, 16 ounce. My shaker cup, you know, my whole 16-ounce shaker cup of that shit, because it's fucking 8 scoops, man, you know, so that's basically, what is a 16 ounce for 8 scoops? That's a scoop for 2 ounces, and that's a hell of a concentrate, man, of their pre-work, but I can't, man, I can't do this shit. I gotta bring Swole Patrol Supps back out and bang that shit, you know, and bang that shit, and like I said, we'll just keep pushing that shit until the revamp happens, you know. So, oh man, I'm just upset about that shit. It was I don't know. I kind of feel like it was a waste of money, you know. It was expensive, you know. It was like it was expensive, you know. It was at Costco. It's a big fucking jug, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a blue raspberry lemonade flavor, and like I said, it's their pre-workout, but they call it Amino Energy. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna say the name of the company, but that's just what they call it. They call it Amino Energy, and garbage, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You know, I don't feel shit from it. I don't like it. It's got a good flavor, you know, it mixes well. I mean, as well as, you know, 8 scoops and 16 ounces can mix. It mixes, you know, pretty decent, you know, but yeah, I can't do that shit no more. I gotta bring back my shit, man, and bang that shit and get these workouts back on. Get you guys these videos. Tubuku, my boy, my brother. Man, I mean, you've been hounding me for these videos, dog, and I mean, you know why, you know why, you know, what, you've been up to date on all this shit, on what's been going on, but I'm sorry, man, you know, you've been lagging on these videos. I know you've been hounding me on these videos, and here you go, man. Here's the first one, and I'm gonna try to start doing one at least every other day, you know, for now, you know, just to, you know, get myself back in the routine of doing shit. I'm gonna try to do at least 3 for the next couple weeks, and then I'll jump into 4. You know, probably keep it at that for a little while, because it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work keeping this trucking company, you know, legal and afloat, you know. So yeah, man. Without that, you know, enough of the bullshit. Let's get back into this. Let's get into this video. And another thing, I don't know if I told you guys, I don't think I made a video about it. I really don't. I might have. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But this bad boy is new. It's a Rogue Ohio bar. Let's see if we can see it. There you go. Rogue Ohio bar. Right there. It's the Rogue. It's a Boneyard bar, but it's their Ohio bar is what it is. The hold on just a second. I'll put you guys back. Now with these with these boneyard bars, what they are is, I think I have. I'm not too sure, but hold on. Cut, edit. Now you guys know I don't edit shit. But yeah, that's their boneyard bar. What it is it's the ones that have imperfections. On this bar, the machining that they have on these parts, on the other side, it's got some scratches on it. Shit doesn't affect the bar at all. It doesn't pass the quality, therefore it goes to the boneyard. Crazy reduced price. These bars I think are $3.99. $3.99, so $400 in the boneyard. When you find them in the boneyard, they're $195. $195. So you basically get it half off because it's got a couple little scratches. I don't think this side has any. Oh yeah, it does. It's got, a couple little ones here. A couple little scratches right there. But the other side has it, and then it's kind of got like a staining. It kind of like it goes like this, like a staining in the finish, but it should don't affect the way the bar works. These things are perfectly balanced, man. These bars are badass. It's the, like I said, it's the Ohio bar, 45-pound, 7-foot bar. It's got the ball bearing, right here. So, it's crazy you can spin it like that, and the bar stays. It's got the ball bearings on the inside. It's pretty badass. But yeah, that's the new shit. That's the new bar right there. Like I said, I don't know if I told you guys, and I don't know if I put it in a video. I might have. I'm not too sure. I should have checked before I mentioned it, but I didn't. So well, that's the new shit. So as far as today's workout, I'm gonna do a concentration workout. I don't think we've ever talked about concentration workouts on this channel before. I don't think I've ever mentioned concentration workouts before. If I have, you're gonna hear about it again. I've got a ton of fucking videos and a ton of content, so I might repeat some shit. Oh well. So what a concentration workout is you take one muscle group and that's your workout. You annihilate that muscle group on that workout. You do every type of variation possible. You do multiple variations of the exercises. So today. So today I'm doing chest, and I use concentration workouts for parts that I feel aren't up to par. And for me, I'm never happy with my chest. I can lift a lot of weight, I can lift weight, good weight with it, bench good weight, but it gets stronger, it gets harder, it doesn't grow very much. Now, concentration workouts will force your muscles to grow, because not only are you doing, like I said, you're doing heavyweight, low reps, but you're also doing lightweight, high reps, all in the circuit. So, you're doing, one set of heavy reps, you're doing heavyweight with low reps, and your next set can be, like medium weight, all tongue-tied, man. Medium weight with medium reps. And then your next one will be lightweight with high as fuck reps. Then you can jump back up to doing like heavy pause reps. And then you can go to like medium half reps. Then you can do like lightweight 21s, but you can do like 10 of each or 12 of each, which, and I've explained the 21s before, is you do the upper half of the movement, the lower half of the movement, then the full movement. So with those, you can start the low, the low, and then you hit your last rep, and you go all the way up to do the top half, you do your reps there, and then you do the entire fucking movement. So those are called 21s. But like I said, if you're doing these variations, if you're doing it with lightweight, You can do like 30. You can do 10 high, 10 low, 10 full. You know, fuck, even mix that shit up. Do a heavy set of 5s, medium set of like 7 or 8s, and a light set of 10 or 12s. You know, there you go. Pump that shit out. You know, and then you can go to like you can do like rack presses. You know, you can do like just the upper half of rack presses. You can do the lower half of rack presses. It's just murder the shit out of them, man, and do a whole bunch of different variations. And that's a concentration workout, because you're concentrating your entire workout on the one muscle group. Like I said, mine is the chest, because I'm not happy with chest. Not happy with it. Never been happy with my chest. Everything else, you know, grows just fine, but my chest stays the same size. It gets harder. It gets, you know, you see more lines. You know, you see the definition around, but it doesn't get bigger. It just gets harder, you know. And I mean, when I flex, you can see the ripple come up the chest, you know, and you see it come up like this, and I can bounce the ripple, you know, like this, and go back down, but it just doesn't get bigger, and it's fucking annoying. So that's why I'm gonna do my chest as my concentration. Like I said, if you're trying to grow a certain muscle group, do concentration workouts. And if you're really trying to push hard, and you're really trying to do it where you're pushing that muscle group to its limits, do a concentration workout like once every 2 weeks. If you're really experienced, then you can do once a week. But once a week is a lot of work on the muscle. It needs time to recover. You know, you're gonna have to have it recover. You know, and again, that also how it depends on your food, your food intake, your supplement intake, all that stuff will help your recovery, help the muscle recover, help the muscle grow, help the muscle heal. So, depending, like I said, how advanced you are, you can do it once a week or once every 2 weeks, but don't go any further out than once every 2 weeks. Don't do it like once every 3 weeks, once a month. No. If you really want that muscle group to grow, do it at least, you know, once every 2 weeks. And once you get more advanced into your lifting career, then you can jump into once a week. Because it will make you sore as fuck. You will tear down the muscle really good. You're not gonna damage the muscle. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about overlifting, you know, all that bullshit. You know, don't worry about all that. If you're eating right, you're supplementing right, you're sleeping right, don't worry about overlifting. Don't worry about that shit. Okay? Don't even let that worry you. That's like over there. Okay? Overlifting, overworking out. Put that shit over there. Okay? Focus on your lifts. Concentrate on your lifts. Focus on your form. Make sure your form is correct. Concentrate on what you're doing. Focus on the muscle group. Focus, for me, for the chest, focus on the chest. Focus on the muscle that you're working, on the positive and the negative, the push and the pull. Focus on that shit. Do the mind to muscle memory. Do the mind to muscle connection. When you're doing this, it'll help out a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the bar just for now as my warm-up. I'll do like maybe 2 warm-up sets, and then we'll jump into it. So fuck it, let's go for it. It's been a minute since I've been here. All right. So, warm up one. So, on that warm up, got the slow contraction and then force to push. Slow contract, force to push. Just get the fast fiber pushing. And that's another set you can do, you know. Come down slow, do like, I don't know, 4 second negative. So you're up, 1, 2, 3, 4, explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4, explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4, explode. That helps the fast twitch muscle tissue, okay? More you can do. Okay, so, and the only thing you don't want to do, don't bounce that shit either. So don't boom, and bouncing it off your chest. Don't do that shit. That's, you know, you're going to do that in like, if you're just trying to bust out as many reps as possible, where form doesn't matter, the concentration doesn't matter, you're just trying to burn out and bang out as many reps as possible, then that's okay to do that, alright? Muscle. Hydro waters, man. Monster hydro waters. Oh, these are bomb. Was this Purple Passion? You call them? Yeah, Purple Passion. Shit's bomb. Purple Passion. Hydros. Bomb. Bomb. These are good, man. They're really good. Alright, so I'm going to do another another warm-up set, man. Don't be afraid to play with your grips either. All right. So that was second warm up. So I don't know if you heard me or not when I was on the bench. Don't be afraid to play with your grips. Close grip, medium grip, wide grip, all the way out. Excuse me. You can do thumb under, thumb to the side, do suicide grip. Oh. Suicide grip. If you're not advanced, you're not used to the weight, don't do suicide grip. Okay? Suicide grip, if you're not, like I said, if you're not used to the weight, don't do suicide grip. That fucking bar can slip off your hand because it's literally sitting right here. And you're like this, so it's sitting here. Okay? Don't do that shit. If you're not used to it, you're not used to the weight, don't do that shit. That shit will slip off, fucking bust you in the chest. And there goes your chest cage, man. So, only do that shit if you're used to the weight. Okay? Most of the time, do the thumb inside like this. Okay? Or wrap that bitch around. Who gives a fuck? And then when you're doing this shit, so, you're here like this on the bar, don't fucking have your elbows out like this when you're pushing. Okay? You're doing more of a delt work when you're doing that. Okay? You're doing delts, bis, tris when you're out here. It's more like a push-up when you're doing this shit. Don't do that shit. Tuck your elbows in, like cinch them in, and arch your back just a little bit. Bring your shoulder blades in together in the back. Force those bitches in. Bring the elbows up, in, tuck them in as much as you can. So it's kind of like you're trying to bend the bar when you're doing it. So you're tucked in like this. You grab in, go ahead and tuck in. You push your chest out at the same time. Bring your elbows in like you're trying to bend that fucking bar. And push. 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 And when you come up, flex your chest. Flex your chest. And keep tight the whole time. Okay, so when you do that, not only you're working, you're working the upper chest, or the mid chest, the lower chest. You're working the lats, front delts. You're working part of the bis, part of the tris, because it's in the muscle group. That's what you're doing. It's part of the push. Okay, you can't avoid using the arms. Okay, but the more you tuck in and the more you cinch your shoulder blades together, the more you're doing this. Basically, when you look like this and you push, you're keeping everything nice and tight. You're forcing these to stay tight. Okay, because when you're out here and you're trying to do this, it's hard to keep these tight. So, like I said, lay down on your bench, grab your bar, pull yourself up, and when you're doing that, pull your chest out and cinch those shoulder blades in, and come back down and keep tight. Bring those elbows in like you're trying to bend that fucking bar, and keep yourself tight like that. Okay? It's a great way to increase power. That fucking you do that, your power bench, as much the weight that you're benching, basically your power rating will go up, because you're engaging your entire torso when you push. Okay, you can push more weight that way. It's uncomfortable at first. Once you get used to lifting that way, your bench is gonna go up quite a bit. But like I said, it's uncomfortable at first. It really is. It's uncomfortable. And your legs, keep your legs spread. Okay, so instead of benching with your feet like this, keep your legs open. You know, like a little bit further than shoulder width. And kind of take your feet from being straight, kind of cock them out sideways a little bit. It's help stabilize yourself, okay? So now I'm gonna throw on some weights, okay? So it's been a long ass time since I've lifted weights. So I'm gonna throw 25s on. So I'll be at what, 95 pounds. We'll see how it goes. So here we go. I'll put the weights on. There you go. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. Remember, I'm still working with a bad shoulder. I've been going through some physical therapy with it. It's only been a few weeks. Slowly. It's pretty damaged from what I understand, from what they're telling me. Fucked it up pretty bad. For those of you who don't remember, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Back in November, my wife and I went to Vegas for her birthday. On the way home, I was getting tired driving. Pulled over on the side of the road in the Mojave Desert. Real windy through there. Doesn't matter what time of the year. High winds through it all the time. I got out. I was standing between the door and the car, facing the inside of the door, facing the inside of the car with my back to the door. The door was open this way. A big gust of wind came when I was stretching. So I was stretching like this, but I had both of my arms up all the way like that. fucking door came, whacked me in the back here. Big old door print, like, you know, like this, but on the back. It's crazy. Instantly was burning, all kinds of pain. Damn near knocked me on my ass. That's how hard it hit me. The door to the car. But it's been that long, and it's still fucked. You know, like my range of motion sucks. Like that's why I have to do flat bench, because like it's real hard for me to do incline bench because of the way I'm pushing up. The shoulder won't move. They won't move that way. Feels like I'm just getting with a knife just jabbed in there and twisted around and all that shit. So I gotta do flat bench because of the movement. So going this way is a lot easier for me than going this way. Like that already hurts. See, so I'm benching this way, like this, it doesn't hurt. But when I go this way, that already is fucking hurting, like right in here. Feels like I'm just getting drilled with a fucking knife. So they've been working with me on that for a couple weeks, like 3 weeks already, and not doing much. Helps a little bit, but the physical therapist said he's gonna give me another couple weeks. If there's not like major improvement, which there hasn't been, he's going to suggest surgery. So we'll see what happens, man. I hope not. I'll put it off as long as I can, because I mean I got too much shit going on to be, you know, out on surgery. But eventually it's gonna have to happen. You know, all the cracking and popping and the, you know, just all the bullshit with it. You know, it hurts. Even doing this, you know, it bothers me a little bit, but I'll push through it. So anyways, let's get through this. I'll do another set of these, and then I'll probably keep the same weight, and I'll do another variation of the bench. So let me take some more of this bomb ass Monster Hydro Water, which I'm not sponsored. Monster, god damn it, I should be. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna keep the same weight, because the weight feels fine. I don't wanna jump into, you know, a lot of heavy weight. Just starting off. I'm an old fuck, man. Gotta take it easy on my old ass. So I'm gonna go a little bit wider on this one. I'm not really going to pause on these, I'm just going to bang the reps out, but I'm going wider. Okay, so, well, damn, I'm not gonna get down. Alright. So, with that one, I went a lot wider. And I just went straight, just non-stop reps. Constant reps. Now on those, I do feel the pain. So, like I said, I'm not gonna go any heavier. I don't want to do any more damage than normal. I'm just getting the movements, starting the concentration. I do feel the burn already, because, like I said, when I'm doing these, I'm squeezing and contracting the muscles the entire time. That's why I said when you do these, you get in your position, come up on the bar, your chest is already out, squeezing everything in, and doing these. Even when you're doing the wide ones, you know, you're squeezing the chest. You know, you're pushing the chest out, you're squeezing the scapulas back together, and you're still doing the same motion, you know, because you're squeezing, still trying to get that bend in the bar, and still going, okay? It's the same concept, same thing. So, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go bring the grip in a little bit closer, and I'll do I'll do the 21s. I'll start off with fives for now, just to see how it goes. I mean, it's 15 reps, but if it goes good with the fives, then maybe I'll do another different variation. Then I'll do another variation, and I'll jump into the 21s. I'll do the sevens. Excuse me. But like I said, it's just a bunch of different variations of the same shit, just to burn out the muscle. So let's jump right on into it. Close. Why didn't you tell me that was close? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that burn feels good. Whew. I went to Purple Paradise a couple times. When did I go? Tuesday. I went on Tuesday, a couple days ago, to just to go fuck around, you know. And I'm in there and I'm doing my workouts, whatever. I saw this younger guy. He was doing some dumbbell work, some dumbbell flies. They were incline dumbbell flies. Now the way he was doing these, horrible. He was okay. So he's on the bench, right? He's got his arms all the way extended out, doing this. Okay. But as he's doing them, he's going back so far. You know, he's going back and he's doing this, and then it comes up like this straight, doing this, and you can see everything. Because he was wearing a tank top. You can see the separation in the shoulders. And I'm not talking about the muscle separation. I'm not talking about striations. I'm talking about you can see the separation in the joint. And he had to have been an easy 130, 135, trying to bang out 55s. And I commend the little fucker for, you know, trying to use that heavy weight, trying to, you know, you don't have no fat to burn, man, so he's trying to build muscle as quick as he can. But that form was just horrible. That form is nothing but he's gonna hurt himself. I told him, I was like, hey man, I said, I don't mean to interrupt your workout, I don't mean to bother you, but I go, your form's kinda off, man. I go, you're gonna end up tearing your rotators. And he looks at me, goes, like that. He looks at me up and down, he goes, what would you know about working out? He goes, you're just fat. And I go, look, man, I ain't trying to disrespect you. You don't got a cop of attitude. I was just trying to throw something out there before you hurt yourself. You can take it if you want, but I guess you don't want it. And he looks at me, he goes, how are you going to tell me how to work out? He goes, I don't have any fat on me. He goes, you look like you're just obese. He's also, how can you tell me how to work out? I started laughing. I was like, whatever, man. I go, never mind, man. Just do your thing. And like, it's funny, you know, because it's not the first time I've been told that, you know, that I'm just fat. You know, I've been told that this is fat. Well, this doesn't jiggle. I can't sit here and, you know, stick my finger all the way through because that's all it does. You know, my stomach is very fucking hard. You can feel the muscles. You can feel the indentions. Go like this, all the way down. Okay, you can feel my abs. My stomach, like you said, my stomach is very rock hard. My stomach is very strong. My core is very strong. It just, I have a distended, it's called a distended belly. And that comes from eating so much, okay? That is why most of these strongmen powerlifters have big bellies. Because you have to eat constantly. So much, so many calories just to maintain the workouts, to maintain the muscle, to maintain the amount of muscle that your body carries to feed yourself, to feed your energy. You have to consume a lot of food, okay? And like I've told you guys before, I'm not going for that bodybuilder, fucking shredded, ripped up bullshit, you know, I don't give a shit if a little motherfucker like that calls me fat. I could pick the motherfucker up with one arm. I could pick that motherfucker up with my bad arm and walk the fuck away with him. And there wouldn't be shit he could do about it. That's because of all the muscle I have. I've got a ton of muscle on my body. Okay? And that motherfucker's like, oh yeah, you're just obese. That's fine. That's fine. That's what you think. Oh, you're fine. That's fine. I can bench press you with one fucking arm. You know? Easily. I can walk away with you in one arm. Like a little fucking baby. But when he tears his fucking rotators from doing that shit wrong, he's gonna wish he fucking listened to me. Okay? And it's shit like that I'm like, man, how can you just, you know, I get it, you know, you're in there doing your own fucking thing. You don't want to be bothered. It's the whole fucking male ego shit. I get it. But if somebody's pointing out that you're doing something wrong and you know nothing about this person, but this person is a big motherfucker like me, you don't know what's under here, okay? Listen. Be like, hey, what you got? You know, what do you got? Give it a shot. If you don't like it, fuck it. Go back to doing what you're doing. Just saying. I'm gonna jump back, do another set. Woo. Hold up. Goddamn spiders. Alright. So, these, I'm just going to do upper half. These I'm going to do a suicide grip, just the upper half. That's it. All right. So, like I said, this is a concentration workout. Now, looking at the time, I'm getting close to 45 minutes. If I go the full video, this shit can turn into like an hour and a half, 2 hour video. Tubuku, here's the first video of a few to come. So, I'm gonna end this shit right here. I'm gonna bang out a few more sets of this shit. But, I mean, you guys already get the concept of this, man. So my next set is going to be, this one I did the upper half. Next one I'm going to do the lower half. Okay, simple. You guys can get that, okay? But, like I said, these are concentration workouts. Concentrating on just the one muscle group. And there you go, man. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit up the other social medias, Facebook, Instagram, friend request, comment. You guys know what to do. Same shit as always. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. I think it's on this side, I think. Hit that bell so you get the notifications of videos. Videos will be coming. And I'll keep you guys posted too on the return of the Snow Patrol Supps. The original supplements, until, like I said, we do the revamping. But yeah, man, I look forward to doing this shit. And Iron Man Mike back at it in the sanctuary. So you guys have a good one.